put Trump back in. Our democracy is over. I'm not overstating it.
Right now, it's on the Democrats to try to change the rules to save American democracy.
Democracy itself is on the ballot this November.
Hillary Clinton said a couple of weeks ago that if he runs and wins, that could be the end of our democracy. Do you share that fear?
Voting for show business awards may soon be the last bit of democracy we have left.
I am here to say democracy is on the ballot.
But again, democracy on the ballot. We want it to be strong.
Welcome back to Sunday Night in America. That's the media labeling certain Republicans as threats to democracy. And to be fair, there are conservative media who also label Democrats as threats to democracy. It's no small accusation to say someone is a threat to the very existence of your country. It's a serious allegation, and recent polling indicates Americans have been thinking about these threats too. 71% of those polled believe democracy is under attack, including 80% of those 65 and older. The question then becomes, under threat by whom? Who is threatening this magnificent experiment in self-governance? The poll shows the usual cast of suspects: Donald Trump and Joe Biden in Congress, the Supreme Court and voting laws, the Electoral College. They're all cited by some as a threat to democracy, which is interesting, since democracy itself controls every one of those perceived threats. We elect presidents. We elect members of Congress. We elect state legislators who control voting laws. We could, if we wanted, amend the Electoral College. We elect senators who then elect Supreme Court justices. Those threats, if you believe them to be threats, are squarely within our control. Only one threat to democracy was cited by over half of the respondents. Just one. It wasn't Donald Trump or Joe Biden. It wasn't early voting or voter ID. Nope. Only one thing is cited by more than 50% of us as a major threat to democracy. Can you guess what it is? If you guessed the media, you guessed right. Isn't that something? The group constantly accusing others are themselves seen as the greatest threat, like a doctor treating a patient even though he's the one who made her sick, like a lawyer representing a client even though the lawyer committed the crime. The media calls itself a watchdog, a referee, the moral center. All the news is fit to print. Democracy dies in darkness. Apparently, democracy dies at the hands of your reporters and editors and opinion writers. 59% of the respondents cited the media as a major threat to democracy. 25% cited the media as a minor threat. So, if my math is right, 84% believe the media is either a major or minor threat to our very existence. If the media really wanted to do us a service, they would spend some time reflecting on why so many believe that they are a threat. Why are they perceived as threats? That's what responsible people do. They self-reflect. Understand why you're viewed this way. I'll even help. You aren't trusted because you're both biased and unfair, which is a lethal combination. You aren't content doing your job. You want to be a participant. Reporting is boring. You want to play the game. Spectating is boring. You want to be a participant, even though you are yourself unelectable. If you want to know how to be perceived as the greatest threat to democracy, be unfair, biased, and then add a dose of sanctimony. And there you have it. Government should never control the media, period. But democracy isn't our government. Democracy is us. It would be strange if democracy made no effort to rein in that very thing cited by most of us as a threat to democracy. If 84% of us really believe the media is a major or minor threat to our very existence, then what are we to do about it?
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.